All right. You were asked to match a dot plot to a stem and leaf plot, okay? Or calls it a line plot, dot plot, line plot, whatever, okay? What you need to do is you need to take all of the values from your dot plot and write them out. Okay, so I have 1 dot on 12. That means I have 1, 12. I have 1 dot over this middle line. And what I'm going to guess is a lot of you maybe didn't figure out what your middle was. This is not a 13 because it's in between 12 and 18. So if I'm skipping from 12 to 18, that means I jumped up 6. So halfway between 6 would be plus 3. 12 plus 3 is 15. So in between these would be 15. So I have 1, 15. Okay. And again, 18 to 24 was 6, and in between, so that would be about 21, because it's 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. Okay. I have 2 21s. All right. And so you'll need to go and write out each of the values from your dot plot before we can match. All right. So I'm going to keep pulling them out. All right, I finished pulling them all out after those 21s. Okay, we had 3 24s, we had 1 30, and then 2 33s. All right, now we can go match them to the stem and leaf. Remember, each one has a key that you'll need to check before you can determine what your stem and leaf means. Okay, the line might mean that this one is really a 10. This line might mean that there's a decimal between them, or not. So key just says 1 on the left, 2 on the right means this is 12. So 10's place and 1's place. Okay, so I can assume that we have 112. Okay, that matches. My next number is a 15. I don't have any 13s. Okay, I don't have any of those. I also don't have any 19s. So I can already tell you that the stem and leaf plot doesn't match. Okay. They might try to only put one of repeated numbers. Your stem and leaf should match exactly. If I have 2 21s, it should also have 2 21s. So let's check the stem and leaf. Okay. So the key shows 1 on the left, 2 on the right of the line equals 12. All right. So 1 on the left, 2 on the right. So I have 1 12. Cool. Next, I should have a 15. Yep. 1 on the left, 2 on the right. Or 1 on the left, 5 on the right. That's a 15. Cool. All right, next in my data set, I had 2 21s. So 2 on the left, 1. I have 1 21, and then it jumps to 24. I'm missing a 21 in here. Okay, I need to have 2 of those. So this one doesn't quite match. All right, let's jump to C. I'm going to zoom out a little bit so you can still see all my numbers I wrote. Okay. All right, the stem and leaf has 1 12. Cool. It has a 14. I do not have a 14. I have a 15. It has 3 24s, but it doesn't have a 2 21s. Okay, this one's missing things. All right, so that's not it. Also, I almost didn't even notice. It actually doesn't match any of it because that key says that the 1 on the left and 2 on the right means that there's a decimal between them. Okay, so that would have been 1.2 and 1.4. And we don't have any of those. Okay, so that one's definitely not a match. All right, last but not least, hopefully I've been looking at this right. Just kidding, I made this. I know I am. Okay, so this one has 1 on the left, 2 on the right is 12. Okay, see, I learned from my mistake. I'm going to look at my key first this time. All right, I have 1 12. Perfect. Next, I should have a 15. Yep, there's my 15. Cool. All right, I should have 2 21s. I have 21, 21. I have 2. Cool. And then go down the line of the numbers you wrote and check them off as you go, just like I am. This is the most surefire way that you could do this without making a mistake. Okay, I should have 3 24s next. And my stem and leaf has 1, 2, 3 24s. Yep. I should have a 30. I have 1 30. Okay. And then I should have 2 33s next. 1, 2. Yep. And that's it. So D is the one that matches my dot plot perfectly. So go write out all the values of your dots and then check them off as you check your stem and leaves. And watch for those keys.